That's a fantastic question. I've never been asked that question before.
Every week, Trevor Como takes steps to put Washington, D.C.'s best foot forward.
He put it in the chamber.
Como is a tour guide for D.C. by foot, warmly welcoming visitors to the nation's capital. For his tour of Capitol Hill, nearly 2/3 of his guests typically come from abroad.
I'm here for some meetings or no update.
This group includes families from Mexico and Brazil.
I think it's a beautiful place, a lot of history that we are learning.
I felt very warm welcome. People with us was very friendly.
But lately, Como has heard a more common refrain. The U.S. isn't exactly laying out the welcome mat.
I don't want to come here. I'm afraid. And I don't love that because they shouldn't be, not in D.C.
According to the World Travel and Tourism Council, international spending here in the United States is expected to plunge by nearly 7% this year. It's the only country among nearly 200 expecting a decline. Now, in terms of international arrivals here in the U.S., that's expected to plunge by nearly 9%. And many of those staying away are from Canada, the top U.S. market for international tourism. Back in March, then Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau publicly dissuaded Canadians from visiting the U.S. after Trump threatened 25% tariffs on Canadian imports.
We're going to choose to not go on vacation in Florida or Old Orchard Beach or wherever.
Sweeping U.S. tariffs around the world, tough talk on immigration and mass deportations, and stricter visa requirements, including a $250 fee for some, have many foreign visitors simply staying away.
We're anticipating and looking forward to key journalists coming into the city, coming into the United States, sharing the experience of going through customs and the ease of going through customs, because there's a lot of concern about travel to the U.S.
Elliot Ferguson is president and CEO of Destination DC, the main marketing organization for Washington, where 8% of visitors are tied to the international market. It's a tougher sell nowadays that has the nonprofit slightly pivoting.
The good news is that there are other markets that are showing some progress in terms of interest in coming to the United States, such as Mexico, Central America, Brazil, and of course Europe. We know that the global community every single day is watching the news, and it's tied to Washington, D.C. Our goal is to showcase other components of our city that are not necessarily tied to the federal experience. Nightlife, museums, monuments, memorials, theater, the food scene, how walkable Washington is, how green it is.
We've already talked a little bit about the Capitol Dome itself.
And for that, the nation's capital will rely on Como's friendly face on the front lines.
If you put aside the politics of it all, you're coming to a culturally rich city that's worth your time, and you shouldn't be afraid because we're going to welcome you in. That's why we have war represented and peace. We always have peace times in this country as well.
Even amid a global climate that's not always picture perfect.
This is the iconic photo. Everybody wants this photo. 3, 2, 1.
Frances Coe, CGTN, Washington.